Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Flash Rebirth issue 1. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 149, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And guys, all the exclusive comics for that show are in the description below, so be sure to check that out. The episode's annotated. Let's start talking about The Flash Rebirth issue 1. So, this is a book I was actually really looking forward to. I have not really enjoyed the previous Flash series, so I wanted to see a new direction for the Flash, and I do like the writer, and I really like the concept of what I was hearing with the Flash. Now, this is the Rebirth title, so this is kind of the transition issue between New 52 and issue 1 of The Flash. So I won't say this is a totally necessary issue to read, but let's see if it is. So cover art, I actually really like. I like the detail here. It's a little bit of a darker red, but I enjoyed the cover for the most part. But talking about the interior art, I didn't really like it that much. I thought it was like this darker tone, a little bit more of this grittier tone. Always these extra lines on the chin that I didn't really think worked very well. It kind of reminded me of the artwork of Constantine, which I don't really think I wanted to be reminded of in a Flash series. It wasn't bad, it just really wasn't my style of artwork. So I don't know if this is going to be the artist for all the issues, but I wasn't really a big fan of the art style. Again, it wasn't bad, it was drawn well, it's just not my taste. But let's see what's going on with the story. So in this issue, it's just kind of explanation of who the Flash is, how his mother died, if you've seen the show. I mean, I think you've known that already. You see a little bit of Reverse Flash, and then you get pages pretty much copy and pasted from DC Rebirth Special saying, Wally's back, and Barry's like, I remember you now, let's go tell Iris, and Wally's like, don't tell Iris yet. So it's interesting to see Wally knows, obviously, Barry's married to Iris in his world, but here they're just friends. So that was kind of an interesting thing. But that's mostly what happens in the issue. Everything else, you know, they talk a little bit about the DC Rebirth Special with the Watchmen pin, and then figuring out, like, you know, exactly why Wally has returned in these different worlds, and again, the whole mystery of that. So that's pretty much the whole issue, and then we're going to get the actual issue 1 with the lightning strike and other people getting the Speed Force in 2 weeks. So what I think of the issue. I'm going to say I was a bit disappointed. And again, that does not mean I'll be disappointed with the whole Flash series. But just as a Rebirth title, it was very repetitive. If you even just know anything about the Flash, I won't even say if you read the Flash previously, because I dropped the Flash a while ago because I did not like Vendetti's run. But this just felt copied and pasted from the DC Rebirth special. There wasn't a lot of new material here. And I feel like a lot of people reading these Rebirth stuff or has already read the special because it was only $2.99. It wasn't like unattainable. So I feel like people reading this have read the special. So to have this repetitiveness, I don't think was needed. Maybe one page in the beginning is like, Wally returned, and then they talk a bit, like at a coffee shop or something. I don't know. But to have the same exact scenes happen here, I don't think was totally necessary. So yeah, I don't think this has added anything to the Rebirth or just the Flash story in general. So I gave this 2.5 stars. Again, this does not mean that I'm not excited for issue 1, but the art style wasn't really for me, and I don't necessarily think you need to read this issue if you know anything about the Flash. Now, if you don't know anything about the Flash and you want to get into his story, then pick this up. It explains who he is, explains who Wally is. But if you know anything about the character, you need to lighten your load. I think this is a skippable issue. So the Flash Rebirth issue 1 gets 2.5 stars. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.